Hello, Taurus. So welcome back to the channel. I've got a reading for you ahead for the month of June. But before I jump into it, I'm Jenny. If you're new here, I am a shamanic healer. I'm a women's coach, and I do these videos here on YouTube at least once a month. I've also got some great meditations here on the channel. And before we jump into it, I've got to share a message with you. This has come up for a couple of the signs. When I got up this morning, I was doing my morning ritual before I was getting ready to film these videos. I found a crow feather, like perfect, beautiful, black, giant crow feather in my backyard. And then I went ahead with my morning, I did some things, and I came to come film. And this crow is just going back and forth in front of my window here. And I really feel that this message is for you. So I'm going to share from the Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen Farmer. The crow, when it shows up, it means that you're on the verge of manifesting something you've been working towards for a while. Yes, please. So many of us are working towards manifesting something. I'm here for it. I appreciate if that message is for me as well. If the crow shows up, it could also mean to be very watchful over the next couple of days for any clear omens or signs that will guide you and teach you. It also means to expect a very big change very soon. That you've noticed something that's out of balance or an injustice that hasn't been addressed, and it's important for you to speak up about it, okay? I really like to activate that throat chakra when I have uncomfortable conversations that need to be had. So I'll take my ring finger on my left hand and I'll do some figure eight, some infinity symbols here right on the throat, and that helps activate that throat chakra before those uncomfortable conversations. And crow also means you're about to get a glimpse into some future events that affect you directly. All right, so take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull some cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. This is by Kelly Smith. This is my OG deck. I use it the most. I've used it the longest. I have used it for years. I use it in my one-on-one sessions. I use it in my weekly group coaching calls with my members of my 16-week program, Nourish Your Temple, and of the membership community, Sacred Self-Empowered. In Sacred Self-Empowered, that's also where you gain access to the extended readings. So once I'm done with these Intuitive Life Coaching Oracles, I'll also pull some additional cards. I'll tell you about those in a moment. But first, let's just bring some Palo Santo in here. Let's raise the energy, clear any hucha, any dark, dense, heavy energy. And I want you to trust that you don't have to be here in the presence of the Palo Santo to experience the energy shift. Palo Santo is a tree, and the spirit of Palo Santo is going to raise your energy, clear any negative energy. Although you might smell it if you have clairsalience. We all have different gifts that show up in different ways, right? It's not the smoke that affects the energy, it's the spirit of Palo Santo. So in the extended reading, I was feeling really drawn to pull a goddess oracle. So this is by Colette Baron Reed. We'll see what goddess wants to show up for the Taurus collective. And then also inspire change and healing. This will give us a message from an archangel and a crystal. This one's by Cindy Smith. We got Kelly Smith and Cindy Smith showing up here today. But first, with this Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, let's see what's the primary energy for the Taurus collective in the month ahead. You guys just finished up your birthday season. You probably felt some big shifts with that. And if you have been watching astrologists, I'm sure you've heard that June is a big month. It's the luckiest month of the year. I can feel it already for many of the signs. And, you know, the only thing that's standing in our way is us, right? So it feels to me so far, before we even pull any cards, it feels to me like some of you are feeling a little sick of being in your own way. Let me know in the comments if that's resonating with you, but it's like, okay, it's time to make a change. It's time to really, really make a change. I'm here for it. I feel like some of you may have had a health scare. Maybe a relationship broke down because of the way that you've been showing up. Maybe you're just not feeling good because of the way that you go about your day-to-day. Maybe some of you are not eating very well, not moving your body, not drinking enough water, not getting enough sleep, not meditating, not moving your body, not getting outside, not being grounded. The primary energy I'm getting for you is surrender, okay? So it's like you want to control the outcome. You want to control the outcome. And maybe this has to do with that manifestation that the crow is telling you is coming. I had a conversation with a client this morning. She is on the job hunt and she's like, I'm just feeling like really in despair. Like I can't see how it's possibly going to come to me. And what happens is all of that fear, doubt, worry, insecurity, scarcity, when we dump that out into our energy field, then we just get more of that. We get more to fear. We get more to worry. We get more to feel insecure about. We get more scarcity coming back into our life because like the universe is like a mirror, right? When we bring it out there, it's going to come right back to us like a boomerang. So the more fear we put out there, the more the universe is going to be like, oh, okay, well, they just want to be afraid all the time. So let's bring them things to be afraid of. If you're just constantly stressed out, well, let's give them more things to be stressed out about because that's what they're focusing all their attention on. This is telling you to surrender, release all control, let nature take its course. When I am struggling with surrendering, because let's be real, I've got a whole lot of Virgo in my chart, so I am a perfectionist. I like things done a particular way in a particular time, and yeah, it's hard for me to let go of control sometimes. So I like to go down to the water. It reminds me to be in flow. Water connects us with our emotions as well. Feel those emotions, feel them, and then you can release them. A lot of us are just not feeling our emotions. We're suppressing them. We're numbing out. Maybe you find yourself numbing out with substances. Food is a substance. A lot of people are emotionally eating, right? Food, drugs, alcohol. A lot of us like, oh, it's not a big deal. Let's just have a couple of day drinks. You know, the weather's nice. Let's go on the boat and have some drinks. Let's just meet my buddy for a beer after work. Like, let's just take a little puff. All these different things, but what they're doing is they're causing us to numb out. They're causing us not to connect with our emotions, and then we can't release our emotions if we're just constantly suppressing them. They will come out eventually, but they'll come out, they'll manifest in our physical body. They'll manifest as cancer, disease, illness, injury, all of those different things. This has been coming up a lot as well with a lot of my one-on-one sessions. People are experiencing physical symptoms, and those physical symptoms are an accumulation of hucha, dark, dense, heavy energy. You're being called this month, Taurus, to surrender, to release control. And it's card number 12, 1 + 2 = 3. What does 3 represent in numerology? Balance, equilibrium, right? Balancing your mind, your body, and your soul. So there's definitely something here for you around balance. And again, I feel like a lot of you are saying to yourself, like, okay, it's time. I'm sick of my own shit. I'm getting the journey as well for you. So there is a challenge. There is a challenge here. You're going through something sticky. I feel that for sure. And the journey tells us that you're learning that whatever it is that you're going through has a hidden lesson for you. Like, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And I know this is so hard to wrap our minds around when we're going through something tough, but if you look back in your past, all of the challenging things that you've overcome up to this point, can you not see the lessons in them? Can you not see why they happened the way that they happened? I'm sure you can if you put a little bit of time, energy, and focus into it. Like, you didn't just have that crappy relationship so that you could be abused. No, it was so that you could learn boundaries, so that you could learn your worth, so you could learn that you're valuable, that you deserve to be treated better. If you look back, you can see that there have been lessons in all of the challenges you've had in your life. I'm getting recognition for you as well. So, and look at, we got 2 more 3s there. Okay, Taurus, you need to balance your mind, your body, your soul. What is going on here? You gotta let me know in the comments how this is resonating with you as well, okay? Maybe you're seeing the number 33 or 333. Maybe you're seeing these angel numbers show up for you. I'm all about the angel numbers. I just got a little 1111 on my finger because, you know, angel numbers are signs. It's divine guidance for me. And a couple of people have said, oh, it's upside down. No, it's not. I can see it. I can see it. When I look at my hand, I can see it, and that's what I wanted. So recognition tells us that someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. Maybe this is someone in your life. I feel for most of you, this is going to be someone in your life. Someone who, maybe a partner, some appreciation, a little appreciation could go a long way. Maybe because you've been feeling like really stuck, that your partner has been picking up the slack, maybe taking care of the kids, the house, taking care of things for you. And this is calling for you to give someone the appreciation that they deserve. This is calling for you to recognize all that someone has done for you. Again, a little appreciation goes a long way. For a lot of people, their love language is words of appreciation. For some of you, I feel like this could be yourself, you know, showing yourself a little bit of recognition. Like, hey, yeah, okay, I might not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I once was. I've made a lot of changes, and it's so important to celebrate those changes. Like, I feel like some of you are showing up differently in like heated moments, like when you're triggered. Maybe once upon a time you would have just dropped everything, gotten mad, threw something, maybe yelled, shouted, swore, whatever. And now you're like, okay, all right, well, see you later then. And you're just walking away quietly. This is, for some of you, about recognizing how far you have come and how you're showing up differently. And I mean, you're a fellow earth sign too. So you know, when you're grounded, that's when you're going to show up as your best. So take that for what it's worth, but I would be getting outside. The weather's starting to change. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful outside. Go outside as much as often as you can. I mean, my desk is usually back there, but the last like couple of months, I've had it up here in front of the window because it's so beautiful that I can see all the animals. I can see all the birds. I can see the lake. I can see the forest. It's so nice out. And, you know, it connects me with nature. I might not be outside in this moment, but I was all morning. And I was looking outside this window, is connecting me with nature. And yeah, who do you need to recognize? Who needs the recognition for all that they have done? Is this you, or is this someone else in your life? Let me know in the comments how this is hitting for you, Taurus. What is going to be the biggest challenge for the Taurus collective in the month of June, please? What will be the biggest challenge? Okay, I actually feel both of these guys want to come out here. Okay, so interestingly enough, you got recognition, and I felt for a lot of you, this is going to be a partner needs to be recognized. And then all of a sudden we get soulmate and reconciliation coming out together. Soulmate and reconciliation. So this relationship is a match made in heaven, and this relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. This feels like the same person. This is the same person, okay? So maybe this journey is about a relationship challenge that you're going through right now. And this, you know, there's a lesson in it. Whatever you're going through in your relationship. And I mean, you guys, I've been married to my high school sweetheart forever. We've been together for 25 years. People are like, how old are you? You're not old enough to be with someone for 25 years. Yeah, we were babies when we started dating. We were in early years of high school. It's not always easy. It's not always easy. And I can see now, just like I was talking about earlier with this journey card, that some of the biggest challenges in our relationship have really taught us a lot. They've taught us so much about our own childhood, our own trauma. Your partner is going to be your biggest trigger, period. Period. Okay. Nobody's going to be a bigger trigger than the person you choose to spend your life with, because we're all mirrors for each other, right? They highlight inside of us what we want to change, what we don't like about ourselves, our shadow, right? The part that nobody likes to talk about. We all like to talk about what we're good at and what we love and all these light aspects of ourselves, but we all have a shadow too. So when your partner is being manipulative, it makes you think of your own manipulative behavior. When your partner is being aggressive, it makes you think of your own aggressive behavior. It triggers you because you're like, oh yeah, I can be aggressive sometimes too, and I don't like that about myself. Oh, there's so many different examples I can give you right now, but what these cards are saying is like, this is a yes. This is a yes from spirit, okay? So I know some of you are not here for love. I recognize that. This could absolutely be like business partnerships. It could be a friendship. It could be even like a neighbor, community member. It could be another type of family member. Like maybe this relationship is like about your mom or your sister or your cousin or your grandma or someone that you have been feeling like with lately. This is saying yes, 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 yes. This relationship is good. Okay, this relationship is good. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you something that you need to be aware of right now, that needs to be brought to the light. Oh, I think we're going to possibly have a visitor. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my big puppy dog just went to the front of the door there, but decided to go down to the basement instead. Okay, aside from this relationship, aside from these relationship challenges, what else does the Taurus collective need to know about the month ahead, please? Okay, you're getting self-love. And I love that this is coming up after some relationship stuff, because let me tell you, I get love questions all the time. When I do one-on-one sessions, when I do group oracle card readings, when I do retreats, things like that, everybody always wants to know about love. And again, I've been with my high school sweetheart for 25 years, so people think that I know everything there is about relationships. Not true. But what I do know is that when we focus on ourselves, when we show ourselves love, when we work on becoming the best version of us that we possibly can become, then we're going to attract that love back into our life. This says you're learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. So how can you show yourself more love in the month of June? Can you make sure that you're getting enough sleep, enough water, enough fruits and vegetables, enough sunshine, enough movement, enough protein? You guys, most of us are not eating enough protein. It's not just for muscles, okay? It's for our central nervous system. It's for repairing all of our cells. And if you're not getting enough sleep, you definitely got to make sure you get enough protein, because if you're not getting enough sleep, then your body, oh my goodness, we got a hawk now. We got a hawk now. Okay, there's another message for you here, Taurus. This is crazy. All the big birds of prey are coming out for you. Right as I'm talking about self-love. Right as I'm talking about self-love, and your ability to love yourself is directly related to your ability to be loved by others. What does the hawk say? If the hawk shows up, it means that you're caught up in too many details. Take a step back so you can get a greater perspective of the situation. Thank you, hawk. Stay alert and focused on the task before you, eliminating as many distractions as possible. What did I say? You're ready. You're like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just make a change now. You're ready. You're ready to be out of your own way. Hawk says, spend some time observing and studying the situation, and when it's time for action, make it quick and decisive. Pay close attention to your surroundings as you're about to receive an important message. Remember, our spiritual gifts can come to us in any way. Visions, words, senses, feelings. You might hear things, you might taste things, you might smell things. Be aware of any personal or psychic attacks and be prepared to defend yourself, cleanse, ground, protect your energy. And stop trying to change others or the situation, and work instead on accepting things as they are. That one's really sticking out to me. I feel like it ties in a lot with these cards that we're getting. Stop trying to change others or the situation, and work instead on accepting things as they are. All right, Taurus, I am going to dive a little bit deeper into this reading on the extended. You can find the link to join me there, where you will also join the Sacred Self-Empower community membership, which allows you access to our Zoom meetings. We get together at least twice a month, every month. In that extended reading, we'll look at a goddess oracle, we'll look at a crystal and an archangel, and then we're going to clarify these cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck as well. So I do hope to see you over there. If you were really resonating with this message today, I would appreciate it so much if you liked this video. You know, the algorithm works in such a way, the more people who like it, the more people who will see it, the more likely I am to come back and do more of them. And then if you're not subscribed yet and this was speaking to you and you're feeling my energy, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next month. Enjoy the month of June, Taurus.